Hello, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another Fortnite news episode. I hope you guys all enjoy. Of course, our patch 7.4 has now officially been released in what could possibly be the biggest patch we have ever seen in Fortnite history, and if not that, in quite some time, obviously. But two big announcements alongside what we broke down in yesterday's episode, what was hinted at. All of those things have come and more. And again, this obviously could be in direct response to the rise of Apex. Apex announcing their battle pass for, I believe, very shortly here in March, and they have not announced a price for that, but some huge changes for the battle pass for Fortnite and pop-up cup coming to default playlist. Let's break it down for all of you guys. I will definitely timestamp some things down below for all of you who want to bounce around to different parts of this update. But the first two things we talk about are what could be the biggest changes coming to Fortnite in its history. The first of which, you can actually get battle pass for season 8 for completely free. Now introducing new overtime challenges. Complete 13 of these by February 27th, and you earn season 8 battle pass for absolutely free. Definitely a great turnaround to bring some players back to the game with the rise of Apex. So I'm very, very shocked by this, but at the same time, not very shocked. I think Apex will probably go towards a paid battle pass for their first 2 or 3, maybe for the first entire year. Fortnite is finally down the track so far. They are now offering ways to earn a free battle pass, which I will not complain about. Alongside that, though, arguably in bigger news, a pop-up cup change, guys. The default pop-up cup settings have now been added to the entire playlist. That does mean the materials, of course, capped at 555, 500, 500, 500, and most importantly, upon kill, you do get 50 HP or 50 shield, whichever is missing, and alongside that, 50-50 mats directly into your inventory. This is just groundbreaking. Of course, not only for casual players, not going to affect competitive players, I would say too much, but definitely a pretty big change in that direction, along with many changes to the actual meta we have seen with this update. Now, I will say, for the first time in a long time, with this patch, of course, Secret Skirmish is this weekend, we're not seeing a meta-breaking or a game-breaking update, like an overpowered update before a big tournament. So props to Epic, and they're definitely moving in a great direction so far. Those are your two biggest updates: a way to earn a free battle pass for season 8, and alongside that, pop-up cup defaults have now been added to the entire playlist, and we'll certainly see how it plays out. They made sure to mark in their notes as well, this is a testing period, so if it goes poorly, they'll take it back, but I kind of infer that a lot of us, a majority of us, will probably enjoy the 50 HP, 50 shield upon kill the most of this update. Let's break it down, though. Of course, what was added, what was taken out, some big things have been changed. And like we discussed yesterday as well, both the rarities of Deagles have been nerfed for their damage, which should mean that you can only spam wood builds from now on. So I think that's why they did the overall nerf of this update. Of course, we had many pro players complaining about the spamming of constant builds, even up to metal. I think you should be safe for brick and metal with this new nerf for the damages. We'll wait to see how it plays out. A huge Deagle nerf, and even bigger RPG nerf. We knew it was going to come, especially because last week they nerfed the amount of ammo you could find in ammo chests. The spawn rate of that was heavily reduced. Alongside that, now a double nerf. So in the past 14 days in total, a triple nerf for the RPGs. First the ammo, but this week the reload time has now been increased, and alongside that, guys, you can no longer find RPGs dropped from chests, which is insane. That incredible update, I'd say, in the right direction as well. This incredibly destroys the drop rate of overall RPGs in the game. It's going to be crazy to see. You can, of course, find them in supply drops now, but no longer in chests. That's just a huge update, and we're going to wait to see how casual. Of course, you know, the bots out there, people probably like me, are not really going to like that update too much. It means a lot less kills, but for pro play, for the higher tier competitive play out there as well, definitely going to be a great update. And also talking about that, guys, the Ziplines have finally got their interact key. It's about time. And then probably another big update out there, Ziplines now offer immunity to fall damage. We've seen other people out there, you know, like people who used to play Fortnite, Tim the Tatman and Courage and Ninja, you know, people who died from fall damage off those zip lines. A lot of people like you and me as well. There were a lot of ways to get knocked off or bugged off those things. I think the overall quick fix and best fix for this was to actually just give you guys immunity to fall damage, and they have now enacted that. And also very big nerfs as well. The very last nerf we do have here is the planes. Once again, we saw double nerfs back in the day for these, and they kind of some weird wording here from Epic. It's going to be they can no longer take down or smash through big structures, but only small props. We're going to definitely wait to see how that plays out, but it should be planes here very well nerfed. I imagine if you build multiple walls, planes are going to get caught a lot more often, and awkwardly caught out pilots are usually dead pilots. And then very lastly, they unvaulted the clingers. I think there was a lot of comments out there wanting the clingers back. I don't think the people who wanted the clingers back wanted the grenades vaulted, but that's how it's gone down this time around. So trade-offs, guys, it is what it is. That kind of thing is definitely going to happen. Not every update is going to be perfect, but if there was a perfect update out there, this is definitely near what we wanted to see out there. But also, Very lastly, a brand new infantry rifle. To me, right away, it takes medium ammo. It does seem, though, a lot like the hunting rifle. You know, the fast fire, not too much, no damage fall off whatsoever, depending upon range of your opponents. And alongside that, the damage seems pretty similar to a hunting rifle, just a little bit lower, I do believe. So right around the same thing of a hunting rifle, not going to be too overpowered. Again, like I said previously, I'm glad they're not an overpowered weapon right before Secret Skirmish to make other pro players not want to go to the event. And also, very lastly, some things sneaking under the radar there. It actually is floor traps. Now, when you place a floor trap, the game will actually automatically give you that floor if you have the resources. So abuse this while you can. It seems one of the overpowered things, the very, very small overpowered things that could be abused in the update so far, is probably that. Floor traps now give you the floor by yourself if you have the resources, which you likely will. So abuse it while you can. I don't know if that's going to stay in the game forever. But as always, my name is Jake. I hope you guys all enjoy this Fortnite patch 7.4 breakdown. And I'm not forgetting about you people who came here just because Nick Merckx was in the thumbnail. I would never insult the man himself or any console players out there. What they do is absolutely incredible. There was, though, a small aim assist nerf. Now, I want to stress that it's kind of a nerf, but not really. It should not be for pro play. So all the people out there on console who abuse this are definitely going to be hurt. But there's now a new delay function. Every time you spam your aim key to try and abuse that aim assist that console players do get, they're going to add a delay to that function up to 5 seconds. So going to be pretty crazy to see that. I do not think it'll affect pro players out there. It should not affect Aiden. Should not affect people like Nick Merckx as well. So I am sorry if he somehow stumbles across this and he's crying in the thumbnail. It's not really much of a nerf for the pro players. It should not be unless they abuse that more than we know, which I don't think they do. But casual players definitely going to be hurt by that. And aim assist nerf. So the more you spam that key, the more you're going to be hurt by that. So it should help casual players, and it should not really do much to pro play. So just wanted to clarify. I'm sorry, Nick. Certainly a patch in the right direction. A great patch for Fortnite. Is it enough to save the game? I'm questioning things. I'm really starting to. We've seen over the past week or so, Apex is very much taking over, but Fortnite is reacting, and this is a great reaction to have. But as always, my name is Jake. I'll see y'all back here next time. Secret Skirmish is this weekend, and I'll break down the results for all of you Monday. Hope you guys all enjoy, and until then, I'll see you next time.